8 matches have been played of the 12-game season, and at the end, the red zone goes straight to the final table. Players in the purple zone are in the playoff zone, and in the pink zone, relegated straight out of the league. It's not just where you finish, it's how many points you get as well. Points are converted to chip totals at the final table. The ladies have put in some great performances of late. Vicky Koren and Liz Liu right in contention, and Kirill Gerasimov has pulled himself out of the cellar. But it's D-Day for the Devilfish, Roland DeWolf and Ian Fraser. It's all happening at the zoo. Monkeys, tigers, lions, perhaps even an orangutan or two at this table. And all to play for with 4 matches left. Kenna James, who do you think is going to be driving the action tonight?
Lions and tigers and bears, oh my. Yee-haw! We're down to the last 4 matches, Jesse May, and it is getting hot in here.
Especially for the Devilfish Ulliott right there, who, you know, may have had a couple of rocky start, but the last 2 matches he's played pretty much great poker and got nothing to show for it. 3 players on this table right now in the relegation zone. Of course, Roland DeWolf in that spot as well. And guys like him, the Devilfish, and Ian Fraser, they pretty much have to win today. It's been like this the whole Premier League tournament, that guys have just gone out and tried to grab those chips early, but yet the guys who have stayed back and sat tight, like Juha Helppi, Vicky Koren, Eddie Scharf, they're the ones with the points.
Yeah, there's a lot to be said for early round discipline.
And yourself as well.
Yeah, except for that last heat where I changed my strategy. It didn't quite work out. I finished in last. Look at this hand now. We've got quite a hand developing here. Yeah. Rolling with the pocket 9s. Vicky Koren, 2 4s. Wow, the fish with ace king, and now Kirill with pocket 8s. Yeah. We're going to see some fireworks here.
Is there any reason that Kirill might fold? He's folded it. What is Roland going to do?
Oh, it's passed.
Well, first it's to Ian. He folds. Yeah, Roland is not afraid to splash some chips, so he's in there. That should probably also bring Vicky in. I expect to try and flop that, set, but she elects to fold.
Let's do it.
It's a nice fold by Vicky Koren there.
Pair of 9s against the ace king, 2 other pocket pairs out, and this table ain't big enough for both of these players.
Yeah, there seems to be a lot of bravado out there, Jesse. Good point as we go to the flop.
It's the fish's hit.
He sure has hit it square in the jaw. Top pair, top kicker, action to Roland. He checks it.
Kirill Gerasimov would probably have taken the fish out of this tournament at this stage.
Wow. But a long call by Roland DeWolf as the fish with a little swagger splashes 12,000 in the pot.
It's only 1 overcard for Roland. Can he get away from these?
Yes, but it's more than an overcard, Jesse May. It's a king. If you have a pocket pair, you're really afraid of an ace or a king coming, and you're staring it in the face. And if it walks like a duck, talks like a duck, does a duck talk? It usually is a duck.
This could be the end of Roland DeWolf.
Wow.
He either has to get away from these now or never, right?
Yeah, I mean, he is being put to the test here early by the fish. Will he pass it?
And DeWolf has to know that his tournament's on the line here.
Anyway, don't flop to set on me. Oh, damn. Must be a pair of 9s.
Well, I think this talking by the fish is going to go against him.
KJ, he just called Roland's hand. How did he know?
Well, he knows that an 8s would have been a set, and he would have already responded from Roland. So it had to be higher than 8s. And probably would have re-raised with jacks, so he narrowed it down to probably 9s or 10s, and then it was a 50-50 guess from that point on.
This is probably the biggest decision that Roland has faced in this Premier League up to this juncture.
Yeah, it should be an easy decision, except for what's going on underneath the skin. You feel like you're being pushed around and bullied around, and, sometimes ego, bravado gets in the way and clouds your judgment. And I think that's what's happening here.
But Kenna, from a rational point of view, DeWolf just has to lay these down.
Yes, you know, Roland makes. You know,
God, he's reaching.
It is. It looks like he is gonna make a play at this pot. And this has, you know, no. Yeah, he does.
He's called it.
Wow.
He can't. How can he get away from it on the river? The fish is going to take him for everything.
Don't put a 9 over.
Wow, it's like the fish is looking right, you know, underneath the glass.
Check.
Well,
I'm all in.
All in. Pass.
wow.
Wow.
Quicker than the last one. I told you not to mess with the fish. I always get good in about the first 20 minutes, don't I? This should be just a 20-minute match. It should just be 10 hands of poker, that's it, finished. The world champion.
Dave Devilfish Olliott. What kind of game has he brought tonight, Kenna? The A game.
Oh, well, I don't know, but he should know that it's ever the quest of a man to, you know, go the entire distance.
Welcome back to the PartyPoker.com Premier League Poker. Strong start for the Devilfish, and doesn't he need it? If he gets knocked out first or second, he can virtually kiss this Premier League goodbye. Really needs a top 3 finish. Mind you, Roland DeWolf's in about the same spot. The difference is Roland likes it. But look how focused the Devilfish is. He's definitely up for this one. This is when you see him at his best.
5,000, you must have about a 10 jack there, huh?
The limp in from Roland doesn't mean much, or is that what the fish is thinking?
Maybe suited. I've come in here.
Well, now Juha with King Queen suited, and he's in the action as well. We go to the flop.
This is trouble here for DeWolf.
Check.
Sure is. It's gonna no. Plus he's on a short stack. This
5,000.
is gonna be very hard for him to get away from here.
Call.
Fish has got bottom pair, excuse me.
Right, and with the flush draw out there, I think Juha is probably gonna put some heat on this pot.
Raise. 20,000 more re-raised. All
Quick
in.
goal in from Roland DeWolf. This could be the end of Roland DeWolf in the Premier League. If Juha calls, and he has to, it's a very small raise.
Right. If this hand holds up, this would leave Roland DeWolf with no points and exiting in
Now you have to
sixth
call.
place.
You have no choice.
I know. I call.
10 jack of spades, yeah?
21,000 more. Juha's announced call, and out-kicked is DeWolf, and out the door. He's only got 7 points. If he doesn't catch the 4, that's all he'll get.
Yeah, not so fast, Jesse May. He still has 2 cards
Spike.
to come.
Under the gun, king 4. Very good.
Yeah, that's how you win them braces, huh? Wow. You sucker.
To the turn we go.
They probably catch the 4 roll, let's not say too much.
That's changed
The
nothing.
10. Nope. 1 card left in this heat for Roland DeWolf. If it's not a 4, it is a 3.
Oh, baby.
Good game. Good luck.
See you later, man.
DeWolf's out.
Wow.
11 hands on his
He
bike.
tried to be a hero, and now he's a 0.
Gone is Roland DeWolf.
The bagel, and it just remains to be seen if he's mathematically out of this, or if he can try and win his last heat and slip into the playoffs.
Under gun, he could have aces, ace king, whatever. Like,
But you know what?
Juha Helpy said he was going to be the one to show Roland the door. He did, and now Helpy's the chip leader here, KJ. The other players have picked up a point by folding.
Oh, what a surprise.
OJ there not getting too much play this evening. Just the fish.
You got to have your vitamin C.
Small blind up.
You know, you need some energy, some strength to deal with the pressure and the heat. And Vicky Corin
Pass.
waiting for a hand to go all in. Doesn't find it there. The fish was 7-4.
Pass.
Shows some discipline by not playing that mitt.
Playable from the button there.
Call.
Limp in.
Call.
The variation play.
Well,
Check.
not quite sure how he's thinking here. He's going to try and make a hand. Doesn't want to get moved off his hand by Juha, who he